Back in Toronto, 1-0, the Blue Jays leading. And last night we saw the major league debut of Brooks Pounders. Joel Goldberg right by the Royals dugout visiting with Brooks's dad, Brad. And Brad got up wee hours of the morning from San Diego just to get here in time. And you saw your son make his major league debut. What was that experience like for you?
Joel, it was unbelievable. I first wasn't sure I was going to get here. I think I rolled into Toronto about 6 o'clock and took the greatest cab driver in the world got me here in an hour in rush hour, and I made it for the game. And then really didn't know if he was going to get in the game, but once he did, it was a great experience. Happy for him. He's been grinding for 7 years in the minor leagues, a couple of years filled with injuries, and for him to get his chance, it's been great.
And very similar to Whit Merrifield, and I know you've been hanging out here with his dad, Bill. Both of you are great baseball players, great hitters, and another strikeout there for Ian Kennedy, but made it to AAA. Now to be able to watch your son, he's doing the same. What is that like?
It's way more stressful as a parent than it is a player. I mean, I never felt pressure when I played, but watching your son throw a baseball has been stressful. I don't care if it was Little League up to this point. It's been stressful to watch, but you know what? You just got to understand that they understand the game and they know the game, and they've been doing it their whole lives. And good things are going to happen and bad things are going to happen. So.
We got the base hit by Junior Lake up the middle, and he's going to be in with the double.
So how does a big kid like Brooks, you're a big guy, but you were a power hitter, so how does a big guy like Brooks end up a pitcher and not a hitter?
Well, I'll be honest with you, he was a power hitter, third baseman in high school, and but he was also one of the better pitchers. So when it came down to the draft, that most of the clubs liked him as a pitcher better than a hitter. We're big guys and we're not too swift of foot, so we figured that maybe it's a better move for him on the mound. But he can hit. He can still hit.
Well, you had 100 RBI seasons, back-to-back years with 30 homers, 100 RBI, and then after that, 27 home runs I saw for, at the time, the Wichita Pilots, Lawrence Dumont Stadium. So you played in Wichita for the Padres affiliate and had a couple guys by the name of Alomar as teammates, right?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Roberto and Sandy were my teammates for, I think, 3 or 4 years, coming up through every level of the minor leagues. And I was in Sandy's wedding, and Roberto and I played first base and second base consecutively for several years, but Roberto was the best baseball player I ever saw. Even when he was 16 years old, we knew he was something special. And Sandy, he uprooted Benito Santiago from behind the plate in San Diego, so he's pretty special too, and still pulling for him to get a managerial job soon. I know he's been in the game a long time. He deserves it.
And you got a call, was it yesterday, from a pretty famous reliever to congratulate you on Brooks's promotion?
Yeah, unbelievable. Brooks's agent called me, and he was out to dinner with Goose Gossage at the time that Brooks notified him that he was coming to the big leagues. And so Goose got on the phone with me, so we talked for a long time, caught up. I hadn't talked to Goose since probably 1989, 90, somewhere in there. But he was real supportive, and he said that he was real proud of the fact that at least one of us got there.
Congratulations on Brooks getting up here. We're excited to watch him pitch. And I'll go back up to you guys, because right now these seats are so tight that I think Brad and I, were both big guys. We feel like we're on one of those little tiny commuter planes wedged together for a nice little trip. Congratulations, Brad.
Thanks a lot, Joel. And let me tell you, there's a group in Temecula at Arts Garage that deserve a lot of credit for getting Brooks here. So they all know who they are. So I appreciate the opportunity, and we look forward to going to Kansas City.
And he will be heading to Kansas City, as will his wife, to go watch Brooks at Kauffman Stadium. Guys.